Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. All right, let's dive into this breaking news with the energy it deserves. Imagine the scene. The iconic locker room of the New York Yankees, usually buzzing with the sounds of practice swings, chatter, and strategy discussions, has been rocked by an earth-shattering announcement. Aaron Boone, the manager who guided this storied franchise through highs and lows, has been relieved of his duties. The rumor mill is already spinning wildly, with insiders whispering about a mixture of disagreements behind the scenes and a string of underwhelming performances that may have finally pushed the front office to make a decisive move. Fans are in disbelief. Social media timelines are exploding with reactions ranging from shock to relief, and the sports media ecosystem is scrambling to piece together the story behind this abrupt shakeup. There are murmurs that the decision wasn't solely performance-related, but also linked to internal dynamics within the clubhouse. Some speculate that conflicts with key players, differing visions for the team's future, and the relentless pressure that comes with managing a franchise of this magnitude all contributed to this sudden turn of events. Analysts are already debating what this means for the Yankees' trajectory moving forward and who might step into this high-pressure role. It is a moment that will ripple through the organization for months to come. Whispers around the league suggest that Boone's tenure, which began with optimism and high expectations, had gradually become a point of contention among fans and the front office alike. While he managed to secure notable victories and playoff appearances in past seasons, critics argue that the consistency the Yankees demand was never fully realized. The balance between a talented roster and underperformance in critical moments has always been Boone's Achilles heel, and now it appears the brass decided enough was enough. Speculation is rife about who could fill the void, with a mix of veteran managers and rising stars being floated as potential replacements. Some voices even hint that the Yankees could take a bold, unconventional route, opting for someone outside the traditional managerial pool, aiming to inject fresh energy and a new tactical approach into the team. The timing of this decision, at a moment when the franchise's future plans are critical, suggests a calculated gamble rather than a reactionary move. Sources close to the organization indicate that discussions about Boone's future have been ongoing behind closed doors for months, and this announcement is simply the culmination of a slow-burning internal debate. Whatever the case, the ripple effect on player morale, fan sentiment, and the team's overall strategy cannot be underestimated, and the league is watching with bated breath. Meanwhile, social media is ablaze with fan reactions, ranging from outrage to vindication. Some loyalists expressed disbelief, pointing to Boone's commitment, his rapport with players, and his past achievements as reasons he deserved more time. Others argue that the Yankees' tradition of excellence leaves no room for mediocrity and that a managerial change is exactly what the team needs to reignite its championship ambitions. The speculation has also extended to the locker room, with insiders hinting that some players may have supported the decision privately, while others could feel unsettled by the sudden shift. The uncertainty is palpable, as players must now adapt to a leadership void while continuing to perform under the intense scrutiny that accompanies the New York spotlight. Analysts are already predicting that whoever steps in will face enormous pressure, expected to quickly galvanize the team and assert control over a roster that has been both celebrated and criticized in equal measure. Conversations about Boone's legacy are also heating up, with debates about whether his time with the Yankees will be remembered fondly or seen as a cautionary tale of what happens when expectations collide with reality. There is also significant discussion around the timing and context of Boone's departure. Some insiders suggest that recent losses or missed opportunities may have been the tipping point, but others argue that this move is part of a larger strategic plan by the Yankees front office. Rumors swirl about internal meetings, heated debates in executive suites, and the possibility that Boone's approach to player development or in-game strategy diverged from the vision of ownership. Speculation about a shakeup in the coaching staff has emerged as well, with some suggesting that a new manager could bring in an entirely different team, altering dynamics across the board. This could include new pitching strategies, batting orders, and training regimens designed to maximize the talent on the roster. The ripple effects are complex, as changes at the managerial level often cascade into other areas of team operations, including scouting, player acquisitions, and overall long-term planning. For fans, this news is both exciting and nerve-wracking, offering hope for a fresh start, but also uncertainty about the immediate future. Industry insiders are noting that Boone's exit could have implications beyond the Yankees. Managerial vacancies in high-profile teams like this tend to shift attention across the league, as potential candidates evaluate their options and rival franchises consider how this move might alter competitive dynamics. Speculation is mounting about possible domino effects, including trade considerations, contract negotiations, and shifts in team strategy. The ripple effect of a managerial change in such a prominent organization cannot be overstated, and sports analysts are already forecasting the scenarios that could unfold in the coming months. Some argue that the Yankees may aim for a big-name replacement to signal their intent to contend at the highest level, while others believe a younger, innovative mind could be preferred to modernize the team's approach. The intrigue is heightened by the secrecy surrounding internal discussions, with only fragments of information leaking to the press, fueling further rumors. This blend of uncertainty, speculation, and high stakes makes the situation even more captivating for fans and observers alike. Finally, while Boone's departure is shocking, it is a reminder of the relentless pressure that accompanies managing one of the most iconic franchises in sports history. The Yankee standards leave little room for error, and even a manager with prior successes is not immune to the scrutiny of fans, media, and ownership. The narrative now shifts to anticipation. Who will step in, how the team will adjust, and what this means for the future of the franchise. Rumors about internal candidates, former managers, or even surprise external hires dominate the conversation, as everyone tries to piece together the likely scenario. Meanwhile, Boone's legacy remains under discussion, with debates about his leadership style, decision-making, and impact on the team's culture taking center stage. One thing is clear. The Yankees are entering a new chapter, and the intrigue, speculation, and excitement surrounding this managerial shakeup are far from over. Fans, analysts, and players alike are on edge, waiting to see how this seismic move will redefine the team's trajectory and perhaps the landscape of Major League Baseball itself. The speculation surrounding the Yankees' next move is reaching fever pitch, as insiders and fans alike attempt to predict who could step into Boone's shoes. Whispers suggest a wide range of possibilities, from seasoned managers with decades of experience to young, innovative coaches looking to make their mark on one of the sport's most high-profile stages. Some voices in the media hint at the appeal of a former Yankees player returning as a managerial candidate, someone who understands the weight of the pinstripes and can connect instantly with the locker room. Others speculate that the organization may take a more daring approach, bringing in an outsider with a fresh perspective, someone unafraid to challenge traditional strategies and experiment with unconventional lineups. The timing of this decision could be crucial, as the team looks to maintain momentum and reassure fans that this change is not merely a panic reaction, but a calculated step toward reclaiming dominance. Rumors also swirl about potential internal promotions from the current coaching staff, with a bench coach or pitching coach being quietly groomed to take over, offering continuity while signaling a new direction. The tension is palpable, and every minor detail leaks into speculation, fueling endless debate. Meanwhile, player reactions are becoming a focal point of the rumor mill. Some stars are reportedly relieved, believing that Boone's departure opens the door for new energy and a managerial style that aligns better with their strengths. Others are rumored to be apprehensive, wary of changes that could disrupt routines and establish chemistry. Social media posts, cryptic tweets, and insider hints from sources close to the team have kept fans on edge as they try to decipher how the clubhouse will respond. There's also chatter about how this decision might influence contract negotiations, player trades, and even future draft strategies, with the front office potentially leveraging a managerial shakeup to reshape the roster according to a new philosophy. Speculation suggests that whoever is appointed must quickly establish authority, navigate high expectations, and restore confidence not only in the team's play, but in its vision for sustained success. The pressure on the next manager will be enormous, given that the Yankees are not just a team, but a symbol of baseball tradition, where every move is scrutinized under a microscope. The media frenzy surrounding this development has reached a level rarely seen, with debates breaking out across sports networks, podcasts, and fan forums. Analysts are dissecting every aspect of Boone's tenure, from key tactical decisions to public interactions with players and the press. Some argue that his in-game strategy, though occasionally brilliant, lacked the consistency needed to dominate over a full season. Others point to intangible elements, like leadership presence and the ability to inspire clubhouse, suggesting that Boone's departure may have more to do with personality clashes than tactical shortcomings. Rumors about potential replacements are now intertwined with evaluations of how these candidates would handle pressure cooker situations, such as high-stakes playoff games and critical mid-season stretches. There is talk that the Yankees might prioritize someone who brings modern analytics and data-driven strategies into everyday decision-making, reflecting a shift in baseball culture. Fans are eagerly dissecting every rumor, debating the merits of traditional managerial wisdom versus innovative approaches, and imagining how each scenario could shape the franchise's immediate and long-term future. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Sources close to the Yankees front office have reportedly been in constant discussions, weighing options and evaluating the risk and reward of each potential candidate. Speculation has it that this deliberation process has been far from simple, involving layers of approval, assessment of player feedback, and projections of team performance under various leadership styles. The narrative circulating suggests that executives are considering both the symbolic and practical impact of this hire, aware that the right choice could galvanize the team and restore faith among fans. Conversely, a misstep could intensify scrutiny and prolong uncertainty, putting additional pressure on the roster. Rumors also hint at a desire to make a statement with this decision, signaling to the league and media alike that the Yankees remain committed to excellence and are willing to make bold moves to secure it. In addition, speculation around the possibility of a high-profile hire has ignited conversations about media optics, fan engagement, and how the franchise intends to manage expectations in the immediate aftermath of Boone's departure. Meanwhile, the ripple effects across Major League Baseball are already being felt as other teams observe the Yankees' decision closely. Some may see an opportunity to pursue managerial talent that was previously tied to New York, while others might adjust their strategies in response to a potential shift in the Yankees' approach. Rumors suggest that the ripple extends to player markets as well, with some suggesting that a new managerial direction could influence trade targets, minor league promotions, and even contract extensions. Analysts are speculating about the domino effect that a bold hire could trigger, particularly if it signals a broader embrace of innovation or unconventional thinking. Conversations among league insiders also include questions about clubhouse dynamics, player buy-in, and how the next manager's style will resonate with veterans versus younger talent. Every detail, from media interactions to in-game tactical decisions, is being parsed for clues, creating a nearly relentless cycle of rumor and analysis. Finally, amid all the speculation, the focus inevitably returns to the fans and their reactions. Social media platforms have become a stage for collective shock, debate, and anticipation, with reactions ranging from nostalgic defenses of Boone's tenure to excited speculation about the possibilities that lie ahead. The rumor-driven narratives circulating online create a dynamic where every potential candidate is scrutinized, every insider tip becomes fuel for debate, and every decision made by the front office is subject to intense public speculation. This environment amplifies the stakes for the next manager, who must navigate both the pressure of the job and the ever-watchful eye of a passionate fan base. As the Yankees prepare for this next chapter, the intrigue, uncertainty, and excitement surrounding the managerial vacancy will dominate headlines, sports shows, and conversations for weeks, keeping the city, the league, and fans worldwide eagerly anticipating what comes next in this unfolding saga. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.